bucket. Get a bucket. Get a bucket.
Bucket's right there.
Right? A pipe burst.
Anna, your magic's too good.
I'm sorry.
Last night, our Midwest road trip started with a literal explosion.
If you didn't like our ceremony, please don't do that again.
We spent our first night trying to triage the 3 large buildings on campus. We've regrouped this morning and we're ready to dive back in with a new game plan tonight.
To help aid us in our investigation, we brought in paranormal investigators Reanna Wilson and Dustin Perry.
I'm Reanna Wilson. I've had paranormal experiences since I was really little. Of course, everybody knows my husband, Grant Wilson. Him and I have been working on cases ever since we've been married.
My name's Dustin Perry. I'm probably most well known for my time with Ghost Hunters International. I've been involved in the paranormal for about 27 years. I've always really been into the whole idea of the odd fellows. So the opportunity to come and investigate a place like this is just really a dream come true.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I cannot wait to investigate with Reanna and Dustin. Reanna has such a beautiful, calming presence. She is so knowledgeable, and I think that's really gonna help us on our investigation.
Dustin is a seasoned professional. He exudes caring and good energy, and I think that's exactly what a place like this needs.
I would love to bring you guys to where we were primarily set up last night, and it's down this hall, and then we can give you a recap down there.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
All right.
Catching Dustin and Reanna up to speed would be really easy. I mean, I'm sure they'll get a big kick out of the water situation. I think if we just give them the rundown, they got it, they're veterans, they'll jump right in.
This is what was the orphanage. We've had a lot of knocks, a lot of bumps, but never in the room where we were. So we kind of feel like it's a little mischievous and kind of always wants to pull us in different directions.
Our biggest challenge tonight is to get answers. And it's not necessarily knocks and bumps or proof that spirits are here. It's getting solid, definitive names, details.
We're trying to really meet these spirits on their level, like in just where they're at. What can we bring to it that makes them feel as comfortable as possible? Because it's an Oddfellows organization and we're simply not. So Anna kicked us off with a pretty cool Haunt Me style ritual last night to do that, and she's going to elevate that tonight a little bit with you guys' help.
Nice. It's nice for investigators to go in and be respectful of the environment and of the spirits that call this place home. I always tell people, imagine you're going on a blind date. You know, for the first time, you want to open up communication. You don't want to just sit there and talk about yourself. You don't want to sit there and be bossy or condescending. So I think it's very important to do something like the team did, and that they opened up conversation, introducing themselves and inviting the spirits around them to be a part of what they're trying to do.
We kept trying to start it last night, and it wasn't happening because stuff kept pulling us out of the room. The ice machine, the hose exploded.
Oh, jeez.
So
Pulled right out of the machine, was fountaining.
It was like a garden hose.
What?
Like a
it
level
was
up.
nuts.
It's hard to say if that kind of thing is paranormal. I mean, ultimately, thank goodness they were here because they were able to solve a potentially huge problem because they happened to hear the water. It is interesting to think, you know, if someone was trying to get their attention, that was one heck of a way to do it.
We took last night as a triage point of where, when you guys get here, are we going to be able to just hold some space for a while and really do a good investigation.
Tonight, I'm most interested in really sparking up the other buildings with, respectfully. I do want to check out the orphanage a little bit more, just because it seemed playful. And maybe since we spent the night and they're a little bit used to us, maybe they take us a little bit more seriously and we get more action.
So without further ado, I think the best bet for us is to wait until it gets a little bit darker, so that a little bit cooler outside.
Yeah.
And then, work and formulate game plans in the meantime and then just hit it.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
good to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool,
I'm
awesome.
excited.
My goal for the evening is kind of two-pronged. I would really love to establish communication with one of the spirits here at the winery. Hopefully someone from the Oddfellows organization. I just think it would be really cool to kind of reach back through time and have that connection. And then also I want to have connection with the Haunt Me group and hopefully have a moment there too, because I think it's important to have good friends and have connections and to learn from each other as we go so that we can grow our understanding.
My personal goal in any investigation is to make sure that I've done my best for both sides. Because I think kind of bridging that gap between both parties is what it's all about. And that's how you can truly help both sides.
Last night, what we did was we sort of created like an initiatory ritual. What I wanted us to do is carry with us a reminder of some of the pillars of the Oddfellows and sort of project those emotions and those feelings toward the spirits here to help them kind of feel at home with us. So I have each a coordinated ribbon for you, so you can wear it, you can put it in your pocket, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. The opening ceremony I wanted to do for our second evening of investigation was one to bring us all together. I really wanted each of us to represent a pillar of the Oddfellows so we could show them how much we understand them and really help gain their trust. Each ribbon represented a color that is associated with a pillar for the Oddfellows. By wearing these colors and keeping these intentions with us, my goal was to connect with the spirits at Belvoir Winery and show them that we were in solidarity with them.
This is the nursing home building?
This is the nursing home building. We have to be super careful because a lot of the floor is rotted away.
Always best to stay on the ground.
Yes. I don't even need to open this. We could literally crawl through.
I was just gonna say, is there any glass? All right.
Okay. Whoop, watch your footing.
Wow.
All right.
Just like old times.
Does this feel familiar?
Yeah.
When you think about a nursing home, when you think about the life cycle of a person, when you get to that stage, it's hard. And especially where these buildings have gone into disrepair, you know, we wanted to spread some joy, and we hoped that would bring the spirits out, especially where in one of the hallways it's known to have a darker entity.
Let's walk down.
Okay.
Down here, there have been a lot of reports of a negative entity that hangs out down there.
Okay. So he probably needs the flowers the most, if anybody.
Right, he needs some joy and some love.
All right.
This
Place
is the
damaged.
driest area, so why don't we just kind of take a moment
nice.
here.
All right.
Oh, I can smell the air in there.
And this is the healthy one.
We walked over to the hospital with chairs because we were hoping to spend more time in there. We couldn't really focus or do that the night before. Oh, it's just a cricket. Everyone calm down.
Hello, good evening. We're back. It's your friends from last night.
We brought chairs this time so we could spend a little bit more time here.
All right, we're gonna try playing some music for you. You're gonna guess around the time period of 30s and 40s style music. Fortunately, I have a large variety of. I listen to pretty much everything, so let's see. How about Glenn Miller? Glenn Miller is
There
pretty
we go.
big,
That's
right?
a classic.
Yeah, let's listen to some Glenn Miller. Let's see here. How about this one? I always say that music is a real great gateway to the other side, because I think there is that connection that brings people closer together, both in this life and the afterlife. And it seems that when we started playing the music, Anna was actually the first to see what looked like a humanoid type shadow figure at the end of the hallway. Maybe you remember this from when you were a bit younger?
So, people talk about a lot of shadow play down here.
Yeah.
And I'm looking this way, and I feel like I saw this short person walk to the right.
Nice.
But it's so dark.
It's hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
We've put a piece of equipment down the hallway so that we're showing you respect by giving you space. We're very grateful that we can be here tonight. If there's anyone here that would like to reach out to us, you can do that by making a noise or touching that box in the hall.
Investigating a place like this where there could be patients, doctors, staff, a good way to interact with them or connect with them is to share experiences. Experiences that you've had, whether working in a place or visiting a place like that, just kind of get that common ground.
We also absolutely don't want to get in the way of your work. That's why we're off to the side too. This is a very important building. A lot of important things going on here, and we're just guests.
There you go, Ty. Just blip.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we understand that you're very busy. If you've reached out to touch the box, we just want to make sure that that's you. Can you make the lights flash again for us, please?
You've been really nice to communicate with us as much as you have. There seemed to be a little bit of activity between the sounds, and when we played the music, there seemed to be some more shadows moving about. I apologize for calling you that, but that's what you appear as to us. Maybe that's what we look like to you as well. I don't know what is going on in this little room.
Hello.
Hey. So I had my hand up here before because I don't feel things, but sometimes I just get a little like
instinct.
Yeah, you know. I've always not liked crossing the threshold of like rooms. Like if activity's happening, I just kind of want to witness it.
Yep.
Not rush in and mess the whole thing up.
Did you? I'm gonna say.
I don't know what that was,
yeah,
but did you do something?
I'm gonna say crawl around Dustin here.
There was definitely movement in like the lower part of the thing.
Yeah, it was almost like, if I were to say what I imagined it was like something came around you and like circled you really quickly. We have a flower here for you. Sorry, go ahead.
I just felt like there was some type of movement down here. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. That sounds like footsteps.
If you're there, would you like to try to come closer? As we heard some sounds from one room, I went and just stood adjacent to the doorway, and Anna was right there next to me. And I heard this swooshing sound, and it felt like movement down by my feet.
It was like this dark, low to the ground, I'm gonna say crawling thing, came out and sort of around, and it was just, I can't believe, I feel like I saw it. I don't know that I just don't know.
I'm not going to come into your space, but I'm just going to give you this opportunity to say one more thing. We appreciate the loud sounds, perhaps be able to see some of the shadows here. But whatever this was that moved around to the bottom here, just curious if you want to tell me anything about yourself. Last chance. And we'll say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
It worried me a little bit that was as far as we'd gotten, because our goal here was really to put together some puzzle pieces for Jesse, and what we were getting was more puzzle pieces.
We have switched out of our respective subgroups. We are now back in the orphanage as a full team. We got most of our evidence here last night, so trying to expound upon that.
So this is something that I've just started doing like the last couple of months, and I think it's interesting that, you know, when we go and do investigations all the time and research, where we're saying, you know, can you come closer to us? Can you show yourself? And this kind of thing. So what I've started doing is kind of getting everybody to stand together, backs together, shoulder to shoulder, and we try to increase our energy and to shine out into their world so that they can try to see us. I always just want to try to bring something to the spirit world, and I don't want it to just always be a one-way street. So in the energy experiment, the idea is that we all kind of get closer to each other, share our energy, share our breath, and shine brightly into the darkness, so hopefully they will see us, even if we flicker for just a moment, just so that they know that we're trying to. We want you to be able to see us. We hope that you can hear us. We thank you for your interaction you've shown us so far. We hope whoever's here knows that we're doing this respectfully and not of kindness. We're going to shine our bright light out towards you and ask you to come closer to us. On the count of 3, we'll open our eyes. I'm going to play a little music for you, and hopefully you want to interact with us a little further. We're going to open our eyes on 3, and 2, and 1. We thank you, and we're going to try to do some other things for you tonight.
Even though we're not like physically emitting light, it is a way to make your brain do what the body needs to shine the energy out. You have to think this way to get your body to react that way.
We hope maybe this will bring a fond memory to you. Takes a second to get it queued up.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Someone
Upstairs.
just coming down the stairs. You can come on down. If you saw what we were just doing, we're doing it for you.
We'll give you space if you want space.
But if you guys want to come and listen to the music, this is a great area to sit.
Yeah, we would love to have you.
Yep, you're all welcome down. We're going to listen to some music. Friendship.
Wow. Talk about creepy.
It's 106 years old.
I love this.
We hope that rings familiar to you.
Come on down and celebrate with us.
During the moments that the music were on, it felt like there was almost a filter that had lifted between us and whoever was there so that we could talk to them.
You know, in your songs and your odes, you speak about friendship and kindness, and friendship from beyond the tomb, which is really speaks of what we're trying to do here tonight.
We know this was an orphanage. If there are any kids who are around that are here, you don't have to be afraid of us. We're good people. I'm a mother. Carol's a mom. Dustin's a father. So we know how scary it can be to talk to strangers, people you don't know.
I'm sitting with my friends Carol and Anna, and there's a lyric in the song that we just heard that talks about friendship, truth, and love, and that's what we represent tonight. Are those important to you? Do you want to play with those toys? I'm not good at jacks. I'm very bad at it.
I used to be wicked good, but...
Pressure. It's doing it.
Okay, great.
Good job.
You can try.
What?
What?
Hello?
The
Come
door.
on in.
Come on down. You can play too.
This is EMF now, right?
We've got some orange in the back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Am I blind? I can't see it.
She can't see it very well. That's why we're giggling. If you get even closer. Yes! That was awesome! That was really good. Even closer so she could see it.
Being in the winery and having that interaction with what I think could be a child was really great. I always love being able to reach out to children. It's fascinating to see how they differ from other entities that I've had experiences with.
I'm gonna try something a little crazy.
You knock on a wall, and then everyone, like red light, green light, will rush you. And the first one to tap you on your shoulder wins. And so I set our EMF detector nearby. It would give me audio feedback of when something was approaching me.
1, 2, 3. Touch your head. It's crackling.
Good job.
1, 2, 3. Touch your shoulder. Dustin, I saw you have to go back.
You guys are doing great.
You're doing great. It's actually
Okay.
working. I can hear it.
Okay.
You guys are doing great. 1, 2, 3. Touch your butt. Okay. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Touch your elbow.
Oh, I had to think about that.
1, 2, 3. Touch your foot.
Oh, my back.
1, 2, 3. Touch your head. Yeah, someone's getting real close. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm actually really scared. Okay, you're doing great. 1, 2, 3. Touch your hands.
That was tricky.
Yeah, you guys are doing it. I haven't caught any kids yet, and I had to
Touch
send
tie on
back.
the shoulder. Whoever does it first
This
wins.
shoulder.
I'm getting close.
1, 2, 3. Touch your elbow. 1, 2, 3. Touch your back. Someone's real
Someone's close.
It almost felt like there was this great playful energy in the air of like the spirits maybe trying to win and get to me ahead of them. That moment accomplished one of my goals from night one of simply making a connection and being there. It felt like, for as nervous as the children might have been that we were newcomers here, we were able to meet them where they wanted to be, and we were able to play a game with them. And I hope that they take it with them as much as I took with me tonight.
So I think what we should do now, flip buildings for like the next half hour or so or something like that.
Okay.
Unless you're getting something good, then just stay. And then after that half hour, you know, depending on where we're at in the investigation, let's meet back here at the table.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.
Hi there. My name is Anna. I have Dustin with me. We are in the ballroom. We wanted to see if there was anyone here who wanted to chat. It looks like they've set up for a party tomorrow. Are you excited to see all the people come through?
We hear so many different stories of the different possible spirits or entities or beings that may be here, may come through here. So many different layers of time. The use of the building between the orphanage and the...
Ooh, hello.
yeah.
You can come a little closer.
We were able to hear that. Were you from the orphanage? Is that why you made that sound?
I just want to get a little closer and say hello. I also have a device with me. I'm sure you've seen it. I know people come through here with these things a lot with lights on it. If you want to change the color of the light, you just have to step near it. Sorry, that startled me. Are you uncomfortable with me being this close? You heard that, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was.
I don't know either. It sounds like a scratching.
Are you able to pinpoint where it came from? It sounds like it's over to the right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna, I think I'm making you nervous, so I'm gonna step back.
Try putting it down on the floor.
All right, so I'm sorry.
As she got closer, it sounded like it scurried over to the other side of the ballroom, and it sounded like claws, you know, like an animal would have. But we did a thorough search of the place, and there was obviously no animal there.
And something feels like maybe whatever we happen to encounter in the nursing home also exists here.
But then all of a sudden the activity just died out. We tried several different things, but there was nothing else there. So it was one of those times where the activity started early and then just kind of waned.
This whole campus feels great.
It feels great.
Except for one hallway in one building. I'll clear it up tonight.
Hi.
Going in.
It's Carol again, and I have my friends with me.
Hi, Reanna.
I'm Ty.
I have a flashlight.
We don't mean to like freak you out. We have these masks just because the air is not that good for us right now. So we're gonna put the masks on.
Is it dripping though?
No,
Is that what
That was a.
that was a thump, it wasn't drip.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
I'm gonna get out the infrared right away and see if there's just in case
That
it's
would be
animal.
a great idea.
Yeah.
So I'm Reanna.
And my name's Ty. We talked last night.
I'm Carol.
That is indeed Carol. You are all standing in the presence of Carol.
I'm Carol.
All right, where are we going?
Straight ahead.
Feel free to follow us. We are headed down to this crazy hallway.
Ugh.
What the hell was
I'm
that?
sorry, I ran into it.
I thought you hit your head. I just got so
Are you okay?
nervous.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It didn't show up on thermal, go figure.
I thought he hit his head.
Oh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was footsteps just running that way.
Yep. It's okay, you don't have to run away.
Yeah, we're just here to talk.
Let's walk down there real quick.
Yeah.
Down this way?
Just so.
Yeah. We'll be back if anyone's in there.
My thinking is just debunk no human.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
That's absolutely a great idea because that sounded.
We're just walking down here because we're looking for someone to talk to, and we thought maybe we heard someone down here. Please don't feel like you have to run away from us.
Yeah, you don't need to be afraid.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I assume we would have seen them run up the stairs.
I'm gonna just poke this in and see if it hits.
Yep.
I think there's a person around. Hello? Can you come closer? Oh, I don't know.
What's wrong?
It looks like a human-shaped lump.
Okay.
Can you just shine the flashlight back? Oh, it's a bale of hay. Okay. It's a warm bale of hay.
Warm would make sense because it's been so hot and
See?
humid today.
That like lump
Mm-hmm.
thing. Yeah, that is just a.
Okay.
Okay, heading back.
Again, if there's anyone here that wants to come and talk to us, we're headed to a certain location, and we'd love to chat.
You can just follow us.
Yeah.
See what we're.
Quiet. Somebody's running upstairs.
Is that a person though?
I'm sorry, but
you're fine.
that was like.
Listen. Before you grabbed him, above me I hear.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's why I grabbed him.
Yeah.
Like. Hello.
Okay, like honestly, it could be a person.
So I'll go up first with the infrared. Just to make sure, like, so.
I'm obviously gonna come with you.
I know. I just want to keep you
Okay.
guys safe. Is there anything that we can grab?
Worst case scenario, that is a weapon.
Yeah.
No, really.
Okay.
Your camera.
I didn't hear you.
Your camera is a weapon.
Is a
Worst
weapon.
case scenario.
Because there's stuff I don't want to pick up if.
I know.
Oh, I'll go bad shit.
Okay, we're coming upstairs.
Yep. If regardless of who you are,
Okay.
we're paranormal investigators, and we're here tonight. So if you are on,
Be careful where you step. We are here with permission.
Yes.
Also, try to go quietly so we can hear if they try to run.
I just want to announce myself. Like.
No, I know. I meant footsteps.
You won't be in trouble.
Okay.
Okay, so which direction?
So where were we? Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I couldn't tell where they were running.
We were down here.
Hello?
Yep. This
Should
does
we do an EVP
not
session?
feel safe.
Okay, I'm turning off the FLIR, guys.
Or, yeah, because you need to use your phone, right? There's no way that someone could run through here and not make crinkle noises.
Exactly. We would have heard that crinkle coming down the staircase.
Yeah.
We just heard the ceiling thumping. You want to do one of these? Carol?
Yes, I do. I was just thinking like about the would we though? Like, are we assuming that we would?
Would hear the crinkle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not assume anything. When we go back down to the dark hallway, you guys can go down. I'll stay up here with the flashlight and I will crinkle. I'll just be here for a moment.
How about she goes down with Nick and I stay up with you?
Okay, so there's 2 and 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want someone with Nick's weapon. Is that okay?
If what?
So if you and Nick go, when we leave, if you and Nick go down, me and Carol will stay up here and one of us will walk and you can see if we can hear the crinkle.
Okay. Yep, that works.
And then one of us should run and see if
But
it does.
Run
be
safe,
very
yeah.
careful.
I'm just
Where,
gonna just.
where I heard it though is like where we should not step, like.
Oh, I thought I heard it going
Down
down,
the
the
hallway.
hall.
Oh my God, I just heard it from above.
Oh God, Ty, it was. I literally thought a human being was up here.
Yeah.
Jesus, I thought it was right above us just stomping. So it was
It was running down the hall.
running
yeah.
down the hall. Okay.
Very clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, that's me. All right. So Nick and I are gonna run down.
Oh no, when we go, let's do the EVP session first.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And then when we exit.
Good plan.
Hi. We're here to talk with whoever's on this floor in this hall.
Hello? Hey.
You're not allowed to trespass.
If someone's here that shouldn't be, you can't be here. My throat is in my heart. My throat's in my heart.
There's 4 of us. We get it.
You can make it pretty easy and just go now.
Yeah.
Like, do you want us to walk up on you?
We're coming that way anyway. That's the only way out. So I have a thermal camera, so I'll be able to see you before you see us.
I'm not afraid of the paranormal.
I'm afraid of people.
keep a light down this way.
Guys, I gotta be honest, like, it sounded like it was downstairs, didn't it?
Did it?
I thought it was up here.
I thought it was up here.
Guys.
What?
I thought it was the other way. That's why I didn't know.
Are you kidding me? I thought it was down this.
So did
I
I.
thought it was, yeah, I mean,
Oh, we are all messed up now.
No,
we were over there, and then we heard it. It sounded like it was coming, because we haven't been down this hall.
We just don't want someone filling in behind us. Is what.
Yeah, make sure that we're good.
Again, if you're up here, I have a thermal camera, so I'll be able to see your body when we walk by the room. It's best if you just leave now.
the tough thing is if it was a person, they would go into these rooms where we're not stepping into them.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't a person, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang! I'm now 100% convinced this is some asshole messing with us.
That's when, like, we're asking questions of it, and it was feet away from us. Like, it was feet away from us. There's one. It was like someone picked up a heavy chair and went, no, no, no!
Bang, bang, bang!
Oh, I wonder if that was like, if it was like
That's
the same
amazing,
metal
yeah.
thing that we were hearing.
Oh,
I
this
mean,
wasn't
it was
metal.
not.
This was like someone was smashing a sheetrock.
Yeah.
Slam, 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 and the running was doof,
We
doof,
searched the rooms with FLIR and flashlights all the way to the end of the H. But this is just me doing EVP.
the tail end of it.
We're here to talk with whoever's on this floor in this hall.
It's right.
No, that was it. That was
right
there.
next.
It was so close and it was so real that there's a probability that this was not a person at all, and this might have just been an insane moment for us as paranormal investigators.
So to hear those stories, I was intrigued. And this was not an act of bravado, let's go back in there and be tough guys. But let's just go and kind of face it and confront it and see. You know, and I also thought it was important too to just verify. Let's go room by room and make sure there's absolutely nobody in there.
I'm getting nervous.
I am too. You going? If you don't want us to come up, you have to give us a reason not to come up. I brought my friend Dustin, and we're definitely gonna find you this time. It's a threat.
I've never been used as a threat before. Hello? Hello?
And this is Reanna. She's our friend, and she's crazy.
I'm crazy, watch out.
Is anybody up here?
Okay.
So we were
yeah,
right
it looked like
here.
there was something on the ground, but
Where?
what is on the ground?
Yeah, what is that?
The blue thing or
Yeah.
the fourth?
What is that?
The tarp?
Sorry, make sure you look in every
See,
room as
there's
you go
no
by.
way.
Yeah,
There's
that's true.
no way.
It's not safe anymore. I forgot about that.
Yeah, just looking at. I always look in every room anyway, man, just in case.
Just,
Hello?
It's crazy to me that they would consider even coming into a place like this.
Especially not like this, you might as well just stay outside.
Right.
It's
Right.
not like it's cold.
It's hotter and worse in here.
Anybody down here? Any spirits able to make any sounds?
We heard you running earlier. What was, did you hear them?
Yep.
Oh. It totally looked like something dark darted into the right down there.
To the right side. Ty, you get anything in there?
It was wicked fast.
Clear.
All right, let's head back that way then.
That was me on the board.
Okay.
I got our 6.
We couldn't find anyone. So that leads us to believe that it was potentially something paranormal.
The experience was so unreal that we needed to cross every base to make sure that it was probably real. It probably actually happened, and it was alarming to say the least.
I wanted to take a moment and say thank you to the spirits of Belvoir. We appreciate you spending the time with us. We hope that you'll welcome us back. I know some of them may have felt like we were intruding. That wasn't our intention. What we would like to do with this ceremony is actually cut ties, and by removing the ribbons that we have, we'll actually be removing ourselves and our connection to Belvoir. So you can stay safe and feel safe where you are in your space. So you all can take your ribbons off now.
I really wanted to close our time here. That really did morph into a cutting ties ceremony when we had the experiences that we did.
To the investigation, to us, the
To
team.
friendship.
To friendship.
To hope.
And faith.
To hope. To Belvoir.
The first stop in our Midwest tour has been incredible. From the Belvoir history itself to the Lime Cooler's hospitality and the investigation with Dustin and Reanna. The past 2 nights have been awesome. I can't get over the extremely loud sound that drew Reanna, Ty, and myself upstairs, banging around so bad that it shook the floor. That's on top of everything else that we've experienced. Taking all of this into account, we feel confident giving the Belvoir an 8, averaging it with a pre-rate of 6, which makes the first stop on the Haunt Us tour a 7, ambient level haunt.